Hey everybody, welcome back to my Perfection in 2 Years Stardew Valley series. I decided that fall would be dedicated to finishing Monster Slayer goals, crafting, and cooking. So if I've done everything right and saved the items I needed to, I should be able to get everything crafted and cooked without a problem. But since when does everything go perfectly? Here we go into week number 1 of fall year 2. And all of my crops are ready to be scythed away. So I ate some food, spicy eel and triple espresso to make me walk super fast. And that's sped up footage, that's not the coffee. After I scythed everything away, I rode off to Pierre's. And there I will buy all of the pumpkin seeds and deluxe speed grow that I need to cover that entire field. And here I go putting in the speed grow. And then eating some more spicy eel and making sure I still have the coffee bonus. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant all of the pumpkin seeds. Looks like I missed one deluxe speed grow spot. That's pretty good, actually. And that's all there was time for that day. So on the 2nd, I wake up, check my mail, do my chores. You get the point. And then I go over to Leo, and I'm going to give him a loved gift. And talk to him to also get the friendship bonus from that. And let's see how we're doing here. Leo is so close. We only have 1 heart left with him. Probably like 1 or 2 more gifts will finish that off. Then I went over to Pierre and decided to buy the rest of the pumpkin seeds for the rest of fall. So I don't have to worry about doing that again. And then I went over to Kent and gave him his favorite gift. And sold some things, zoom off to the desert, and there I'm going to buy starfruit seeds. These are the seeds that are for my Ginger Island farm. And then I realized I've been using a lot of these totems, so maybe I'll just buy a bunch more. And then I don't need to worry about it again for a while. And I can just use them just as much, just as indiscriminately as I want to. And then I warped back to the desert and did a little bit of mining. And I just stand there and let those serpents come at me because I need to kill 250 of them. I mean, I don't have 250 left, but that is the total number for the Monster Slayer goal. On Wednesday the 3rd, I woke up and Wednesday is wine day. So I'll head over to my kegs and pull out my starfruit and get those all into kegs. And it is very fun to watch. So that's 5 upgraded sheds right there. And then up top I've got 2 more upgraded sheds. And they are full, so that is all my 910 kegs being harvested. And it's also ancient fruit day, so I head into the greenhouse and I'm going to pick ancient fruit. Now I am going to keep a couple of the coffee plants in there, but those ancient fruits I can now start turning into wine. So then I go over and give Leo another gift, and he's at full hearts. And Kent is only 1 heart away from being full. So we're almost completely done with the friendships for everybody. Then I head into the mine. So, like I was going in the regular mines in the evening just to get as much monsters as possible, that is what I'll do with the skull caverns. 2.8 million for all of that wine. That is really quite amazing. So 910 starfruit wine times 3,150 gold is 2.8 million gold overnight. So it's really paying off that I'm doing all this starfruit wine. So the next day I headed into Ginger Island and I'm picking all of my starfruit and pineapples. And I will put another round of starfruit down in its place. And I just scythe away those weeds because I don't want them to overgrow and ruin anything. So there I am just putting the seeds down. So in 2 weeks I'll have another batch. I'm not putting speed grow on it because I don't need it that quickly. And then I head into the mines. I am looking for geodes. So I'm missing a couple of minerals. So you can open Omni geodes and they have a chance of having any of the minerals in them. But if there's a specific mineral you're looking for, it will be found at a higher rate in one of the other geodes. So for example, the tiger's eye can be found in the Omni geode, but it's also in the magma geode. But there's a smaller pool of minerals in the magma geodes. So you've got a better chance of finding that tiger's eye in the magma versus opening much more Omni geodes to find the same mineral. So what I'm doing is going into the mines and looking for those specific geodes, specifically the magma and the frozen. And I'm putting into my inventory those geodes that I found earlier, as well as some of the ingredients to make obelisks. Then I head back into the mines, again looking for some more geodes. There's a chance to get a frozen geode on the frozen levels and any of the rocks, so I'm just bombing all the rocks. And Clint's not there because it's Friday and, you know, he's not in his shop on Fridays anymore. So then I went over to the dwarf and bought a bunch of bombs instead because I'm gonna need to bomb a lot of stuff. So we need lots of bombs. So I've got a bunch of these geodes, but I can't open them today. So instead I go into the skull cavern just to work on the skull cavern monster goals. And there's a dino level, so I can kill a bunch of these pepper rexes. And then I will bomb these mummies. And that is it for the mummies. So that goal is complete. Head back into, I know it's a lot of iridium on that level. Oh, and then I passed out. That's okay. I don't care. Wake up on my bed anyway. And I go ahead and look at my inventory. And here is what the cooking looks like. I had set out to do the cooking in the fall, but ended up getting a lot of it done in summer. So I just cooked a couple more recipes. And then hop on strawberry. And we're going to head down to the wizard and get obelisks. This is exciting. So I have 2. There's number 3. And there's number 4. So on fall 7 of year 2, I completed building all 4 obelisks. Then I went over to Kent to give him another loved gift, and let's see how we're doing with that. Come on. So close. I just really wanted to be done with it at this point. Just get that out of the way. Then I went over to Clint, and I'm going to open up those geodes. So I opened up all of those. And did not find what I was looking for. So then I had to go back into the mine and continue to look for more magna geodes. And it's a real tough geo day. Come on. Where are they all? And then teleport home with not much in my inventory. Make sure that I watch the Queen of Sauce. And here we go, week number 2 of fall year 2. So on Monday I wake up and, you guessed it, did my chores. Then I went over to Ginger Island. And I harvest these blueberries. And it's become apparent to me that it is very important that I start working on the key quests. So I have to start taking a quest every week from here on. So every Monday there'll be 2 quests to choose from. So just some fun facts about that. There are 5 recipes that Key sells in the Walnut Room. You need 140 gems to buy those 5 recipes. I head over to Kent quickly and give him those roasted hazelnuts. Is that it? Did we finally get it now? That's it! The friendship is completely done. I am best friends with all of the townsfolk. So then I open more magma geodes, looking for the last of the minerals. And that's the one that I'm looking for. That is the Neptunite, and it is found in magma geodes. So then I decided to buy a bunch of artifact troves with Omni geodes, because I am missing a couple of artifacts as well. And then we're going to go open. So that's the cracked amphora, I believe. So here we go, opening up all of those. And there it is! The chipped amphora, that's what it is. And then I didn't need my Omni geodes anymore to buy treasure troves. So I can just open all of them looking for that Neptunite. Again, there is a lower chance, but there's no reason to hold on to those Omni geodes. You might as well just open them all. So here I am just looking for that one specific mineral, and it is not coming up. Come on. Oh! There it is! That's it! That's all I needed. So we're going to head into the museum and donate the chipped amphora and the Neptunite. And that is it. that's the star drop from completing the museum collection. You found a star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of subscribing. Please take this opportunity to click the subscribe button if you've been enjoying the series and you'd like to see more from me. Thank you so much. Alright, so then I head into Marlin's. I'm going to look at the Monster Slayer goals. We've got 12 Pepper Rexes to go and about 45 serpents. So I do have a little bit of work to do in the Skull Cavern, but it's actually not that bad. I wasn't worried about it because it's only the beginning of fall. So we're gonna be okay. And then I zoom home. And it's off to the Skull Cavern to work on those things. So we need a Pepper Rex level. And lots of those. There's a Pepper Rex. There's a level. Good. And there's so many in there too. And with the last one on this level, that is the last one I needed for the Monster Slayer goal. So now I just need to work on the serpents. Oh, I was trying to get that iridium before I passed out, but didn't happen. Thanks for the stone, George. So the next day I just organized my inventory and now I am working on crafting. So I need to craft one of every item. So I'm just going page by page to make sure that I have the ingredients and that I am crafting one of each. And Sebastian got in my way there, but I pushed through him to get to Robin. And I need to buy a bunch of wood for crafting. So then I get back to it. This is going to take some time. I'm going to have to craft one of each and make sure that I've got the stuff for it. And then if I don't have the item, I need to go find it. So just an update, we've got 16 serpents left to go. I can math. So then I decided to smelt a bunch of iron ore. Just gonna work on my wine a little bit the night before because the next day is going to be pumpkin day as well. And while I am working on that, just to finish up my fun facts about the key quests. So I mentioned the 5 recipes that you needed. Of the quests, there are 10 quests total, and 2 of the quests take you to the mines where you can get radioactive ore. So Danger in the Deep is the regular mines hard mode where you can find radioactive ore, and the Skull Cavern Invasion is the Skull Cavern hard mode where you can also find radioactive ore. And you do need radioactive ore for recipes. So I have to find radioactive ore in order to get true perfection. So on the 10th, I woke up and all my pumpkins were done like I knew they would be. So I'm drinking a bunch of coffee after I harvested them, and I'm just going to plant my next round. There we go. So there's my 1232 pumpkins done. And I will finish working on my kegs from the night before. So I'm almost out of starfruit, so this will be the last full starfruit harvest. Starfruit wine harvest. After that, I go pick my ancient fruit in the greenhouse. Add that to the bin with the other ancient fruit, because I will turn it into wine. Place a solar panel and then harvest the artichokes that I had planted. I need to bin one and I need to use the other to make some food. So that's another 2 recipes done. I'm running out of room to put everything. I've got so much stuff. So I'm going to go sell the artichoke dip. And off to bed. So on the 11th, I went over to the dwarf, bought a bunch of bombs. I am going through these bombs so fast. But we're almost done with all of our mine stuff, so we just need to get those serpents. So I'm going to bomb and just go down the levels, trying to find serpents, and probably some iridium, because what the hell? Might as well. I don't need the mummies, so I just don't even care about them. I'm just looking for serpents. And the chest levels. Because it would be nice to have an auto petter. So on this level, on Fall 11, Year 2, I got the last Monster Slayer goal, and that is it. I am a monster slaying badass. But then I just decided to keep on mining, because why not just get a whole bunch of iridium? Also looking for the prismatic shards, because if I put 4 of them in the bin, then I will finish the key quest. I made it to level 100, finally, and here I am with the key cutscene on level 100. Drink that snake juice, or whatever it was. Gross. Makes you sick, but it, well, not really. It increases your maximum health permanently. And then I actually made it to level 150. 152 before I passed out. So that's pretty good. 152. I don't know the deepest I've gone. It's not... That might be it. I'm not sure. It's not much more than that if I have gone deeper. I know there are people out there that can go to like hundreds of levels down. I do know this. I am not those people. So the next day I went over to Ginger Island, and I'm going to harvest all my pineapples and my blueberries. Then we're just going to head into the key room. Have a look at the tracker. That's what's going on. So pretty close to the forged items. I don't have the clock, but I do have the obelisks. I am the Monster Slayer hero. I've got great friends with everybody. Farmer level all the way up. I have found all the star drops at this point. I just need to cook and craft. We're getting so close. And then I checked the quests, which I didn't need to because they don't refresh until Monday. So I do need to still find 4 prismatic shards, and then I decided to change to the pirate hat. It's really cute, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I went and I bought the lucky bow. It doesn't give you extra luck, I just think that it's super cute. So I put on the lucky bow, and then I was really happy with that, so I left that on. I built a bunch of furnaces so I could smelt more of my iridium, and then I decided to do a little bit of decorating, organizing, and crafting. This is the way things were supposed to look, but I just didn't put the effort in to decorate before, so here I am finally starting to decorate a little bit. Well, finish the decorating. I had decorated a little bit. Because I've got some time at this point. I was feeling pretty good, except the key quest thing. Like, I think I started those too late. Honestly, looking back on this. In theory, the chances of getting the radioactive ore quest are good, and I wasn't confident to do the quest, and that's why I hadn't started them. But I really should have just taken it and tried anyway. But now I know for next time. So then I went over to the billboard and decided to take a quest for Demetrius. Went over to Clint, and I'm going to open some geodes. I don't need anything from them. I don't know why I decided to open them. I don't remember what that was about. Boredom, maybe? And then I decided to fish for a little while. So here I am catching a whole bunch of fish. Oh, the biome balance. That's what I was doing. So I did that quest, and then I go over to the dwarf and buy a bunch of bombs. So dwarf with the bombs makes so much money off of me. And Pierre with the seeds, so much. Oh, also Sandy with the starfruit seeds. These people are making so much money off of me. And I mean, in turn, I'm making tons more money than that. So then the next day, I head into the desert and I go over to this dude right here that me and my friends have this inside joke where we call him like. But on Sunday, you can buy staircases. So I take all of my jades and I buy staircases. And I also buy spicy eel with the rubies. And then I went over to Sandy and I'm going to buy 216 starfruit seeds. Actually, a little bit more than that. And to put them on my Ginger Island farm. And then I warp home, watch some TV, and craft the recipe for the week and give it to Penny. And I think that might have been a little bit of an oopsie, but that's okay. She liked it. And then I didn't know what to do, so I went to bed. And that is it for the first 2 weeks, the first half of fall year 2. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!